Welcome back to the channel. Today we're diving into something super intriguing. 4 things you should always keep private to become a true Stoic. You know, Stoicism isn't just about being tough. It's about being smart with your words and thoughts. So, if you're ready to level up and add some ancient wisdom to your modern life, you're in the right place. In this video, we're going to explore why sometimes the best thing you can say is nothing at all. Think of it as learning the art of keeping your cards close to your chest. We'll uncover the 4 key things you should keep to yourself to maintain that inner peace and strength that Stoics are famous for. So, if you're ready to transform your approach to life and communication, hit that like button, subscribe if you haven't already, and let's get into it. Trust me, you don't want to miss these life tips. Alright, let's roll. Stoicism, this super cool philosophy, is all about being tough on the inside and not beating yourself up. Picture this. You're having one of those days where everything goes wrong, and your inner voice is like, "Dude, you're messing up big time." Stoicism says, "Hold up, don't talk to yourself like that." Even Marcus Aurelius, this big shot Roman emperor, was like, "Don't be caught whining, not even to yourself." It's like when you keep telling yourself you're bad at something, you start to believe it, and that messes with your head and your mojo. Now, flipping the script, remind yourself that you've got skills and you're gonna nail it eventually. It's like giving yourself a high five in your mind, boosting your own confidence. That's Stoicism 101. Then there's this other Stoic bigwig, Epictetus. He's got a different angle. He's like, when you're working on being a better you, don't go shouting it from the rooftops. It's more about walking the walk than talking the talk. Think about it. When you're busy telling everyone about your self-improvement, it's kinda like counting your chickens before they hatch. You lose that drive. Epictetus is saying, let your actions show how much you've grown. It's not about getting likes or retweets for your personal growth. It's about actually growing. So the real deal is this: work on being awesome quietly. Let people see the change in you without having to tell them. It's like when your actions start speaking for you, that's when you really shine and inspire others. Don't just talk about it, be about it. That's what Epictetus and the Stoics are all about. Dear viewers, don't forget to subscribe to the channel, and if you have any questions, ask them in the comments. Okay, let's talk about not being a big mouth. Zeno, the OG of Stoicism, dropped this gem. You have 2 ears and 1 mouth for a reason. Basically, he's saying, listen up more than you run your mouth. It's like in today's world where everyone's trying to shout over each other, whether it's on social media or in real life. This piece of advice is pure gold. Here's the thing. Listening isn't just about shutting up. It's about tuning in to what the other person is really saying, catching those vibes they're throwing out, and showing them you actually care. It's like giving them a silent high five. When you listen, you're not just hearing words, you're giving respect. It makes the person talking feel like they matter, and that's huge. Being a good listener is like having a superpower. It sets you apart in a world where everyone's trying to be the loudest in the room. Plus, it's not just about being nice, it's smart too. You learn more, get fresh perspectives, and make better choices because you've got the whole picture. So next time you're tempted to dominate the conversation, remember Zeno's words. Having 2 ears and 1 mouth isn't just a weird biological fact. It's a reminder. Listen twice as much as you talk. It's about making real connections, learning cool stuff, and being the person everyone wants in their corner. Keep those ears open and the mouth on the down low. That's Stoicism with a twist of common sense, not sweating the future too much. This is a big deal in Stoicism. Thinkers like Epictetus were all about chilling out when it comes to stuff we can't control, especially the future. He's like, want to be happy? Stop freaking out over things you can't change. Pretty straightforward, right? But let's dive in. First off, you gotta realize that some things are just out of your hands. Like you can't control the weather, what your neighbor thinks, or what's gonna happen next Tuesday at 6 p.m. Worrying about that stuff is like trying to teach a cat to sing. It's pointless. Now, the Stoics were big on living in the now. Instead of getting hung up on yesterday or biting your nails over tomorrow, focus on what's happening right in front of you. That's where you can actually make a difference. It's like driving a car. You can't do much about the road you've already traveled or the traffic ahead, but you can steer where you are. And here's another thing. Your reaction to stuff is key. You can't stop rain from falling, but you can grab an umbrella. Stoicism is about choosing how to respond to life's curveballs. That's where your power lies. Lastly, let go of that future-tripping stress. Constantly stressing about what's next is like carrying a backpack full of rocks. Drop it, and you'll feel way lighter. The Stoics say life's unpredictable, and that's cool. Embrace it. Don't fight it. You'll be way more chill and happy for it. Friends, we strive to create unique content for you, for which we would like to ask you to support our channel by liking this video, subscribing to the channel, and we also recommend watching our other videos. Let's talk about gratitude and why being a Debbie Downer gets you nowhere. Stoicism, with thinkers like Epictetus, is all about focusing on the glass half full, not empty. Epictetus once said, "Be cool with what you've got and don't sweat what you don't." This is about being thankful for the good stuff in your life, big or small. Being ungrateful is like walking through a garden and only seeing the weeds. It's easy to overlook the kindness of others or forget about the everyday comforts that make life smoother. But when you don't show appreciation, it's like leaving a high five hanging. It can bum out the people around you, mess up relationships, and just creates a bad vibe. Flip that script and start practicing gratitude. It's like giving a shout out to the good things and people in your life. Say thanks more often, notice the small wins, and watch how things change. Gratitude isn't just about making others feel good, it's a game changer for you too. It's like putting on glasses that help you see the awesome stuff all around you. And then there's complaining. We've all been there, right? Venting about stuff that bugs us. But here's a newsflash from another Stoic rock star, Marcus Aurelius. A happy life is all about your attitude. Constant whining is like a broken record. It doesn't change the tune and just annoys everyone, including yourself. So here's the deal. Stop focusing on the negatives and start being grateful for what you have. It's like switching from a woe is me playlist to a life is good soundtrack. Not only will you feel better, but you'll also spread those good vibes to people around you. That's Stoicism with a side of positivity for you. So why is complaining a no-go? Well, it's like being stuck in a hamster wheel of negativity. You go round and round, but you don't actually get anywhere. Complaining can trick you into thinking you're totally powerless, like you're just a spectator in your own life. It's a stress magnet and can make you feel even more stuck. Plus, let's be real, nobody likes a negative Nancy. Constant griping can be a real drag for your friends and family. It's like every time you complain, you're passing around a bad mood like a cold. Soon enough, people might start avoiding you because they don't want to catch that negativity bug. Now let's flip the script. Imagine you put a lid on the complaints and start looking on the bright side. Here's what happens. Your mind gets a break. It's like giving your brain a vacation from Problemville and sending it to Solution City. Less stress, more chill. Your relationships get a boost. People are like moths to a flame when it comes to positivity. Ditch the whining, and you'll find your social life getting a whole lot brighter. You get stuff done. Complaining is like hitting pause on your life. When you stop moaning and start doing, you'd be surprised how much more you can achieve. You appreciate the little things. Not complaining is like putting on gratitude glasses. Suddenly, all the good stuff in your life gets way easier to see. Alright, so how do you quit the complaint game? Start by being mindful. It's like keeping a mental scoreboard. Notice when you're about to complain and try flipping it into something positive. It's not about ignoring problems. It's about tackling them without the grumble attitude. Keep it stoic, keep it sunny, and watch how things start to turn around for you. Let's talk about cutting down on complaints. Think of it as fine-tuning your mind to a more positive frequency. Here's a quick guide to help you out. First, mindfulness. It's like being a goalie in your own head, catching complaints before they score. Notice when you're about to whine and pivot towards something more constructive. 2. Look for solutions. Instead of dwelling on the problem, think of it like a puzzle. Focus on how you can solve it. This shifts your brain from complaint mode to action mode. Next practice. Gratitude. It's like having a mental gratitude jar. Regularly drop in thoughts about what's going well in your life. This helps shift your focus away from gripes and towards the good stuff. Remember, Marcus Aurelius hit the nail on the head. Happiness is all about your mindset. Embracing these Stoic vibes can really amp up your internal peace and wisdom. Stoicism also suggests something pretty cool: selective silence. It's like being a DJ of your words, knowing when to play them and when to pause. This isn't about just shutting up. It's about thoughtful communication, where you weigh your words and only speak when it adds value. Think about it. Some of your best thoughts and feelings are like hidden treasures. You don't have to share every single one. Keeping some to yourself allows for deeper thinking and personal growth. This silence is a teacher. It lets you listen to your inner voice, see the world with clearer eyes, and discover insights that could get lost in the noise of constant yakking. By practicing this selective silence, you navigate life with more purpose and smarts, leading to a richer, more meaningful existence. It's all about finding that balance between expressing yourself and embracing the power of keeping some thoughts just for you. Watch more of our content, subscribe to the channel. May the force be with us.